Hello everyone, Lego Man Stu here. Welcome back. I wasn't in videos last week due to I did have some other commitments which actually took over my weekend a little bit more. So unfortunately, I did have to take a week. I did have to take a weekend off. But I have picked up a Lego Botanicals, what would be classed as a polybag 30701, the field flowers, 77 pieces. And you've got some little, you've got a dandelion, you've got a couple of dandelions and some other pieces on here. You see, it does look a nice little set. I've never really gone for these botanical sets because I'm not really a big plant person, but it does look very nice. I'm going to cut this open very carefully along here. I have done a video about the new paper envelopes they're putting these in. It is 77 pieces and it is £3.50, which is quite good value, to be honest with you. And apparently it was at one point it was a gift with purchase, so I'm not sure exactly what, but because I don't go to Lego shop, I haven't been going to Lego shop for a few months anyway due to certain circumstances. So this is the instruction sheet like this. So anyone who's done these botanical sets before will actually know the sort of thing. It looks very Technic Lego based. So it's 3 of these green Technic connector pieces, and 3 Technic 2 axle pieces. So they've got a cross connector in there, so you've got to do this 3 times. There's lots of small fiddly bits in this, so it does look quite an interesting build. It's a very Technic style build, so which I probably think I'm going to quite like. So you've got 3 of these, and I presume you put 1 more of these on here, these green connector pieces, and a yellow Technic 3 axle goes on there like that. Another green, I see. You have a brown Technic spacer with a bar moulded onto one side. And there he goes. Nearly lost it. That would have been annoying. That goes on there like that, and then you have another green spacer connector piece goes on like that. Then a red Technic 2 axle goes on there like that. Now we make the dandelion clock, which I think this is. So it starts off with a small Lego sunflower head like that, a green Technic, I think that's a 4 axle with a flat end on it. And that goes on there like that. And one of these like gear pieces. It's really clever what they've done with this. I didn't realise these sets were quite as clever as they were. It's not that I didn't like them, it's more the fact that that goes on there like that. They've got a yellow half Technic spacer. And a green 2x2 round base plate. And then there's a green, one of these green stalk bits. And that bit goes on there like that. And there's 2 Lego leaf pieces or palm tree pieces they've used. Depending on the scale you're doing it, depending on what they are. And these go on here like so. So you're making it's like a Lego plastic plant. So there's your dandelion. That I do quite like. Look at that. That is quite nice actually. Now you make the next plant, which I'm not sure what it is. It's this one here. You've got a gold martial arts bar bit here with a gold plant piece goes on over the top. A gold 1 mini cone piece. And then you've got another three of those. So you've got a gold mini plant bottom and a gold cone piece, like that. So I've got to do that 2 more times after that. Now this isn't going to fit back into the poly bag when you're done, so this is designed to be displayed. Now these go on the top there like that. Now we've got 3 of these gold, what I call martial art bar pieces, and 3 gold lightsaber pieces. So cool pieces in here. So if you just need if you need some more lightsaber pieces, you can get them in this set. So you make 3 of these like this. This just makes the stem. So there you go, you've got another little bit. I think that looks like a bit of wheat or something like that. So that looks quite nice actually. I will have to get like a little cup, a little like vase or something to which display these for the photos. Now we make the actual dandelion head now. So with one of these green martial arts bar pieces, a cream round stud, and a brown 1 brick with all the, with a stud on virtually every side like that. Now we've got one of these. And a load of these clear round studs with a connector point on the top, and there's a hole in the middle of these. And on each one of these nodule bit, on the end of each one of these, you put one of these clear things on here. So do feel free to fast forward through this bit if you need to, because I can. Oh God. And be very careful when you're doing this. As you just seen, I've sent that bit flying. That's the thing with these flower ones. I kind of saw that coming, but I didn't. If you know what I mean. So that's going to be one part of the dandelion, and that goes on the top there. And now I've got to do exactly the same another 4 times. So again, do feel free to fast forward through this bit if you need to, or if you want to listen to me sort of talk and do this at the same time. Do feel free. It does actually look quite good. So I can see what Lego try to do. The instructions for this little set are quite simple, and I can see why people would like these flowers, because the actual technical side of building these is actually really good. I mean, like, I do enjoy the actual building techniques, the building, the actual building side of it. I probably wouldn't buy too many more of these flower sets unless they actually, because if you build these, you really should be displaying these, and unfortunately I don't have the room to display stuff like this, because as it's always the age old point, it's always time, money and space. So do another 2 of these. Thanks for bearing with me on this. There's lots of whenever you get anything that gets a bit that gets a bit technical or a bit complicated, there is lots of repetition, especially when you end up putting together like some caterpillar tracks on a. If you get a bulldozer or excavator set and you see it's got tracks on it, you are going to spend quite a bit of time just putting these little bits of track on, and it'll be like you'll be spending a lot of time doing it. But the end result's always worth it. So, I mean, I can remember I had the original Technic pneumatic fork truck, and putting the chain together on that was, you had to put the chain together on that, and you pumped it, and you could pump it up and you could pump it down. It was quite a clever little set, really. I think I did have those bricks somewhere, but I'm not sure what happened to them. So. Now we stick these on here. Try and stick these on in a way that it all goes on in a kind of. There isn't a right way of putting these on by the looks of things. So it comes out looking like that. So it does look very much like a dandelion head. Now you make the stem of the dandelion, so that's a martial arts pole, a green lightsaber piece. 2 of these, and then you put 2 of these together, like so, and then you have the stem like that, and you have 3 very nice looking plants. And I can see what Lego have done here, and this does work really well. There's someone thought, when I first saw that, I see these and I think they weren't for me, but if I had somewhere to display stuff like this, I probably would, to be honest with you, because as a hay fever sufferer, these are really good because they can't set off your allergies. So. And for £3.50, you have got lots of nice little Technic pieces, lots of nice little Lego pieces as well. So, and a few spare pieces. So you can't go too far on with this set. This is a good little set. If you're ever wondering about these Lego Botanicals sets theme, Buy this set and see how you get on with it. See if you like the build. See if it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, it's cost you £3.50, and then you just give it to your mum or your sister or something like that, or put it on display in your house, like something like that. If it does work for you, then I thought it's a winner. So you've got nothing to lose. You're gambling £3.50, and you get to do some nice builds like that. I like that dandelion. It works. That's a nice bit of, I think it's wheatgrass, but looks good. It looks good, and so does that little dandelion there. I will be, when I do my photos, I will be displaying that in a cup of some kind, in some sort of vase. So anyway, hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. I am on YouTube, Instagram and Threads. Any support for the channel is always appreciated. I'd like to thank everyone on the Facebook channel, on my Facebook, on where I post on Facebook. Thank you very much for your feedback. It's very much appreciated. I did actually reply to someone regarding the latest Lego City magazine. I don't know when it comes out, but because there is a Lego Space thing coming out, and hopefully, and there was what date it is, so it usually comes out a few weeks after it comes out in Germany. So, and I have checked the back of the last issue, and hopefully I better pick it. I hope I will be picking that up at some point. So, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Stay safe, keep building, and stay green. Hope to see you some upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.